Good evening, everybody, from the board members and the former player Antonio Pallares. But before them, to all 3 points in their biggest game on the calendar. Time goal from Jules Koundé. So,
as at last finally has options available to him to run players we are looking at, focusing on today, amongst the many.
Also unavailable to Manuel Pellegrini, Roca and Altimira, another player to have come out of the La Masia Academy. Espejo and Raimundo Fernandez, who Goal480p, and Gerard Martin once again playing that left centre-back.
On the left, who can play as the number 10. Be interesting to see that position.
A rule on that substitutes bench, and before we get underway is the Estadio de la Cartuja. Real Betis, the only there's something to try and add to hit. So it's Barca getting us underway. Abdes kept it in play.
Easy flicks taking it that far. Yes, Eric Garcia can play full-back, centre-back.
Let's see how that pans out as Barca try to make progress. Back position, providing some cover. There's Cucho Hernandez down the middle. This is Anthony. Looking to take on for challenge on Fornals. Yamal trying to get onto the back of it, and free kick Football Club Barcelona. I suppose Hansi Flick and Pedri. Just trying to find it in. Now Pedri. Anthony. It's a clever ball that was defence. Cucho Hernandez. Well, he scuffs it and it falls to Fornals. Anthony with the follow-up. It's in the back of the net. The referee has not blown for offside, and Real Betis are in the lead.
Yeah, big appeals from Barcelona. The first attack Betis have had, and what you get from Betis on a regular basis. That's exactly what's happened.
Rooney, you can see the pass. Right foot. It's an early lead from Betis, and it sets us up very nicely for this game. It's for Barca. Short. Cleared by Cucho Hernandez. Rashford with the shot. All save in the end for Álvaro Valles.
Betis were able to take advantage of it.
Lamine, Rooney, Jules Koundé, Ferran Torres. It's a wonderful goal from Football Club Barcelona. Plenty of players involved, one touch, and Ferran always the fox in the box. Most clever in terms of his movement. Side respond. Fornals.
He goes in just 7 starts, so...
Rooney, Ferran! It's another goal for him. He's got a brace in 2 minutes. Well, it's a wonderful conundrum to have for Hansi Flick, whoever he puts in. Into space from Valentin Gomi. He goes down. The move goes on, but now the referee blows the whistle. That's natural, isn't it? The ability to finish that Ferran has. He has to play as the number 9. Goal480p's got Abde over to the left-hand side. Yamal flicks it in the air. Abde launches a long ball, which Goal480p has some issues dealing with.
Again.
Fornals goes early. Nathan heads it over.
Who's leading the line in terms of pushing up, dropping off, closing down.
Into forward in Cucho Hernandez. He's looking to cut that back. Rashford into the near two. Ferran wants it in behind, but Rooney's pass is Abde looking to terrorise Jules Koundé.
Contract dispute at Las Palmas.
Rashford was looking for Ferran. Time ball towards Rashford. Goes around Bartra. The overhead kick from Rudy Bargi. Well, let's keep a close eye on it. Either Álvaro Valles or Marc Bartra. In the end, it was the centre half who headed it behind.
To Ferran Torres, he was going to score.
Jules Koundé. Lamine is pen. Nathan. I say that and he goes long.
Far too risky.
Lamine Yamal. It's a clear foul by Altimira, who picks up the yellow card.
I have no idea what Bruno won.
Cucho. He looks to take on Altimira. Rashford again looking to the near post. This time there is a flick on from some space here for Rooney. 3-1 Football Club Barcelona, the most clinical and efficient of finishing on display. at La Cartuja this evening. Betis have not done a great deal. But that falls back to the Brazilian again. His shots, I said earlier, he was chasing shadows. Sees that none of his teammates are backing Anthony. Headed the way by Valentin Gomez. Lamine. Jules Koundé into full. Rashford, well, he strikes the wall. The Bellery. Ferran is on a hat-trick. His shot takes a deflection. Well, he's in one of those moods. Everything he touches ends up in the back of the net. A slice of luck, but it is a hat-trick for Ferran. And the referee waited to allow Jules Koundé back on. Back to Altimira.
A rimorchio Cialanoglu, lascia scorrere, Barella, è arrivato lui.
By Ruibal, who would look to push forward. Anthony's trying to find him.
Che ovviamente con la sua esperienza vede che si arriva troppo facilmente.
Pleasing on the eye stuff.
Cucho Hernandez, the diving header. It was almost ankle height as he went down. Nals, Chini with the body to find Aitor Ruibal. Well, they needed that, Betis, just before half-time.
Yeah, leg didn't
Yes.
a whack on the thigh.
And now that it's
That
gone
stiffens
cold.
up,
Yeah.
yep.
Valentin Gomez. Cucho Hernandez was making the run.
Rodriguez, but he decided to take it early, which
Will be looking to creep through Anthony. Fornals. There's quality on the bench, but you've got Lewandowski who'll be hungry for goals because the play. Rooney. Koundé. Ferran's header. Poked away. And then uses his strength to push off Marc Bartra. He gets the shot from Rooney. Jules Koundé didn't know a great deal about it.
that was almost a mismatch, wasn't it? The power of Marcus Rashford against Marc Bartra. I know it's difficult for a defender.
Without any hiccups. Lamine, well, he's still not scored and really Elsa. Anthony takes it on his right foot. Saved by Joan Garcia, but those chances will appear for Betis with line. Deosa. Down the left-hand side, Rashford will go alone. Again, he forces his way through.
Lamine Yamal.
And it's a cool penalty from Lamine Yamal. Well, he was the player missing on the score sheet tonight. He's made it 5-1 on 58 minutes inside the box. Now Cucho makes the run, but he's gone to the near post. Anthony at the far post.
But it's brought everybody together in the stadium, apart from the...
Fornals into the near post. And De Jong, it is 5-1. There's been a major difference between both sides. Abde gets the shot away. And
Well, there's a...
De Jong.
Years of Barcelona.
But for me, it suggests that Fermin has that on one. Rooney to the right, Rashford to the left. It's Rooney. And Fermin, well, he had the option of it. That's a brilliant pass from Alvaro Valles for Abde, but look for Bernal, who did everything he could to try and stop Deosa. Abde, as Fornal timed his run. There's the answer, offside. And over the top to Lamine. Cucho looks to be onside. Pablo Garcia offside.
Well, I thought he was initially, but as we look at the goals conceded by Betis, who's at fault, who's to blame?
Across from Lamine. Marc Roca, Bernal, Rashford. Again, better side.
I guess Pellegrini would look to the...
Wants it on that left foot, or does he? Tees it up for Fermin. Fornals. Oh, flick to the far post, and this one will count. Diego Llorente. He looks up to the clock to see how much is left. I'm afraid it's only 6. Oh, Rashford's onside. He can join the party. Marcus Rashford. Oh, Bernal. Gliding past. Abde. Koundé's gone in. Penalty.
Nice. Hender gets one back.
And it is 5-3. Cucho Hernandez. How much added time do we get? Will the fans believe that maybe, just maybe,